There are 9 silent enemies hiding right inside your home. They're not demons, but far more dangerous because they quietly drain your money, shatter your peace, and flood your life with bad luck. All those things that seem harmless are actually like a giant vacuum cleaner, sucking away your fortune day and night. The worst part, you're the one letting them live rent-free in your house. They don't just make you poorer, they bring tension, spark arguments, pile up bills, and create endless days of misfortune. Keeping these items is like keeping a snake in your sleeve. You think you're holding on to memories, but in truth, you're nurturing toxic energy that will eventually bite back at you. Hello, I am Master King Feng Shui. For more than 41 years, I have helped world leaders, entrepreneurs, and thousands of families across the globe unlock. People come to me not just for advice, they come because they know my methods truly deliver results. From Wall Street executives to everyday families, I have helped countless people transform their homes into powerful magnets for wealth, health, and lasting prosperity. Today, because even one Feng Shui tip you learn here could transform your entire life. In this video, I'll expose the 9 household items you must eliminate immediately and show you how to turn cleaning into a powerful ritual to attract wealth. Before we begin, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the Feng Shui secrets that could save your financial destiny. And right now, leave a comment with this powerful affirmation. I cut off all energy that is draining my prosperity. That is the very first step on your journey to liberation. Your home isn't just a place to sleep, eat, or stay sheltered from the rain. In Feng Shui, a home is seen as a living organism, with streams of energy flowing through every room. Each object, no matter how big or small, emits its own energetic field. When something is new, clean, and respected, it brings fresh flow and supports you. But once it's broken, worn out, or tied to negative emotions, it becomes a blockage. Imagine the energy in your home like a system of water pipes. When the pipes are clear, water flows freely, you feel light, and everything runs smoothly. But even a small clog can slow the whole system down, and eventually, it begins to stink. In Feng Shui, stagnant energy works exactly the same way. Here's another simple comparison. It's like your home Wi-Fi. When the signal is strong, you can work, stream, and connect effortlessly. But when it lags, frustration builds, patience fades, and everything gets interrupted. That's exactly what happens when old, negative items block the flow of energy in your home. The problem is, the longer you ignore it, the thicker that stagnant energy becomes. It silently lays an invisible layer of dust over your mind, making you tired, unfocused, and closed off to new opportunities. That's why after a single deep clean, you instantly feel the space brighten, your spirit lift, and your breathing deepen. That's the unmistakable sign of new energy being released. Now, let's go through 9 familiar yet dangerous items to see if you're unknowingly keeping any wealth thieves inside your home. When torn or worn out wallets. If your wallet is torn, frayed, or faded, it's not just an old accessory. It could be an invisible leak that causes your money to slip away day after day. Imagine trying to hold water in a bucket full of holes. No matter how much you pour in, it keeps dripping out. That's the perfect metaphor for an old, deteriorating wallet. In Feng Shui, a wallet isn't just for storing cash, cards, or IDs. It's seen as a symbol of your personal treasure chest, the home that carries your financial energy. When the wallet is damaged, that energy fractures as well. As a result, you may notice money comes and goes too quickly, saving becomes difficult, and financial worries seem to repeat endlessly. Every time you take money out of an old wallet, your mind receives a subtle signal. My finances are not safe. Those tiny signals, repeated daily, carve deep grooves into your subconscious, making you believe that lack and insecurity are normal. And that very belief traps you in a cycle where the harder you work, the more it feels like it's never enough. The good news, you can completely change this pattern with one simple act. Get a new wallet. A clean, sturdy, and well-kept wallet instantly brings freshness and security the moment you hold it. Keep it neat. Carry only what you truly need. When you respect your wallet, you're also sending a clear message. You respect money and are ready to welcome prosperity. This is the first powerful step to reset the flow of stable, abundant financial energy in your life. 2. Cracked or distorted mirrors. A cracked mirror in your home is like a crack in your life. Each time you walk by, instead of seeing a whole reflection, you see fragments, broken and distorted. It not only makes your space less appealing, but also plants a quiet seed of unease in your mind, as if everything around you is unstable and shaky. In Feng Shui, mirrors are considered the eyes of the home. They reflect energy, double the light, and expand the space. But once a mirror is cracked, the energy it reflects becomes chaotic. It's like looking at the world through a warped lens. Everything appears off balance. And over time, that same heaviness seeps into your thoughts. Most people don't realize it, but a cracked mirror can actually increase tension within a household. It creates an atmosphere ripe for misunderstandings, irritability, and conflict. It also scatters your focus, drains your energy, and prolongs feelings of stagnation in work or life. Keeping a broken mirror at home is like keeping an unhealed wound open. If your mirror is merely dusty, clean it thoroughly to restore its brightness. But if it's cracked, chipped, or warped, don't hesitate. Replace it with a new one that's clear, intact, and firmly hung. When you place a flawless mirror, you're restoring balance to your home, brightening the space, and allowing energy to flow freely once more. That's how you invite clarity, peace, and fresh opportunities to enter your life. 3. Clothes you no longer wear. Open your closet right now. How many outfits have you not touched in years? Dresses from your school days, suits from an old job, or outfits you promised yourself you'd wear again after losing weight. The truth is, those clothes don't just take up space, they block your path to growth. In Feng Shui, every piece of clothing carries the energy of the version of you who once wore it. They hold memories of a relationship that ended, a job you left behind, or a phase of life where your body was different. When you keep too many clothes you no longer wear, you're also holding on to layers of old energy, unknowingly pulling yourself back into past versions that no longer fit who you are now. That's why you may feel heavy, sluggish, and resistant to new opportunities. Each time you open your closet, instead of feeling inspired, you're reminded of unfinished business, weight not yet lost, goals not yet achieved, or a past you still can't let go of. Those negative emotions, repeated day after day, quietly erode your motivation and confidence, making it harder to move forward with clarity and strength. Start by sorting through your clothes. Keep only what you truly wear, items that make you feel confident, happy, and vibrant. For the rest, thank them for the journey they shared with you. Then donate them to someone in need or release them neatly. When you free your closet, you also free your mind. You'll feel the space open up, the air lighten, and, almost magically, you'll notice yourself becoming more ready to welcome new opportunities into your life. 4. Worn out or dirty shoes. Every step you take shapes the path of your life. But take a look at your shoes. If their soles are worn down, straps torn, or they're covered in dirt, it's a sign that you're trying to move forward on a path that's already run dry. Damaged shoes don't just hurt your feet. They symbolize stagnation and obstacles in your life's journey. In Feng Shui, shoes are seen as path carriers. They hold the energy of every place you've been. When shoes are worn out or dirty, they drag that stale, negative energy back into your home. Leaving dirty shoes by the entrance is like opening your door for the chaos of the outside world to step right into your sacred space. Holding on to broken shoes is like clinging to a train that has already left the station. You might think, they're still okay for now, but energetically, you're sending the message that you're settling for less, that you're choosing to stay stuck instead of moving forward. Over time, this energy seeps into your mindset, making it harder to embrace new opportunities, like your feet are trapped by the weight of your old shoes. Check your footwear. Clean and neatly store the pairs that are still usable. For those too worn, too dirty, or beyond repair, let them go. Before discarding, thank them for the paths they helped you walk. Then replace them with a pair that feels sturdy, comfortable, and aligned with who you are today. When your feet are well supported, your life's journey becomes smoother, stronger, and filled with far more positive energy. 5. Belongings of the deceased. Keeping too many possessions of someone who has passed away is like keeping a fragment of their energy anchored in your home. Those clothes, shoes, or drawers full of mementos may bring comfort for a while, but over time, they quietly bind you to the past. You stop moving forward because your mind remains tethered to what no longer exists. In Feng Shui, every object carries the energy of its previous owner. When someone has left this world, their energy, too, needs to move on to continue its journey elsewhere. But if you hold on to too many of their things, that energy gets trapped, making your home feel heavy and dim. This stagnant energy can drain your spirit, make it hard to open your heart to new experiences, and even create tension or emotional fatigue within the family. Think about how it feels to walk into a room preserved exactly as it was when its owner was alive. The air often feels dense, still, almost suffocating, as if time itself has stopped. That's the result of energy blockage. And when energy can't circulate, your life, too, gets stuck in grief and loss. Choose to keep only 1 or 2 items that truly hold meaning, things that bring warmth and comfort, not sorrow. As for the rest, have the courage to let them go. Fold them gently, offer your gratitude for the memories they carry, and allow them to continue their own journey through donation, gifting, or respectful disposal. When you do this, you're not just freeing physical space, you're freeing your mind and heart, allowing yourself and your family to step into a brighter, lighter, and more vibrant chapter of life. 6. Decor items with negative symbols. Sometimes, the source of unease in your home doesn't come from people. It comes from the very decorations around you. Paintings of war scenes, statues of ferocious beasts, or displays shaped like weapons all emit vibrations of tension and conflict. Each glance sends subtle messages of chaos into your subconscious, slowly eroding positive energy over time. In Feng Shui, decorative items are living symbols. They directly mirror the flow of energy in your space. When your home is filled with dark, violent, or distorted imagery, the atmosphere becomes heavy, stirring up arguments, emotional strain, and even obstacles in work and finances. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with uplifting images, flowers in bloom, birds in flight, sunlight, or flowing water, the energy of your home transforms instantly. These symbols help your body relax, your mind feel lighter, and your surroundings grow calm and harmonious. Take a fresh look around your home and tune in to how you feel when your eyes land on each item. If something makes you uneasy, tense, or anxious, that's your signal it needs to go. Replace it with artwork or symbols that radiate light, peace, and positivity. When your eyes see calm, your heart feels calm, and this harmony opens the energetic doorway to happiness and prosperity. 7. Expired food and spices. Expired food and old spices are silent energy toxins lurking in your kitchen. The kitchen is considered the heart of the home, the place that nourishes health, love, and prosperity. But when your refrigerator or pantry is filled with spoiled food, the energy there becomes stagnant, heavy, and contaminated. In Feng Shui, food represents abundance and the flow of nourishment. Fresh food radiates vitality, while expired food carries decayed energy. Keeping it is like keeping scarcity and misfortune alive within your space. The consequences aren't just about health. They manifest as feelings of lack, frustration, and even financial stagnation. Everyone has felt that discomfort of opening a cluttered fridge, finding a forgotten cup of yogurt, discolored condiments, or moldy leftovers. That repeated guilt and waste create a field of negative energy that seeps into the kitchen and spreads throughout the entire home. Take time to inspect your refrigerator and pantry. Remove all expired or questionable items. Don't treat this as mere cleaning. See it as a purification ritual. After clearing them out, wipe surfaces clean, organize everything neatly, and let fresh light and air flow in. Once your kitchen becomes clear and vibrant again, positive energy will circulate freely, bringing health, lightness of spirit, and even greater financial abundance. Atu, broken or unused electronics. A pile of broken electronics in your home is like a gathering of energy corpses, occupying space without giving anything back. Old laptops, dead phones, a TV that won't turn on, or tangled cords don't just clutter your home. They hold stagnant energy that blocks the flow of renewal. The more of them you store, the heavier and more suffocating your space and your spirit becomes. In Feng Shui, electronics symbolize connection, communication, and the flow of modern energy. When functioning, they bring convenience and vitality, but once broken, they turn into obstacles, like locked doors that block new energy from entering. The result? Slow progress, missed opportunities, and even financial stagnation. Remember the feeling of stepping into a room filled with outdated, unused devices? The air feels dense. Your eyes dart around in confusion, and your mind feels drained. That's the stagnant energy these objects release daily. Don't cling to broken electronics thinking, maybe I'll need them someday. If they no longer work, discard or recycle them properly. If they still function but are no longer used, donate or sell them so they can serve a new purpose. When your space is cleared, you'll notice your home feels lighter, brighter, and most importantly, fresh energy will have room to flow in, bringing creativity, opportunities, and prosperity along with it. Noi, piles of paperwork and bills. Stacks of paperwork and unpaid bills aren't just visual clutter, they're energetic chains that bind your mind and your space. Keeping the atmosphere heavy, every unprocessed paper is a silent reminder of unfinished responsibilities and a lack of financial control. The longer they sit, the more they build pressure, like a mountain of invisible debt weighing down your thoughts. In Feng Shui, documents tied to debt, payments, or obligations represent energetic entanglement. When organized neatly, they create clarity and flow in your financial energy. But when piled up chaotically, they attract confusion, stress, and ongoing money troubles. Think about how it feels to look at a desk buried under unpaid bills. Your heartbeat quickens, your shoulders tense, and your spirit drops instantly. That's the weight of negative energy at work, seeping into your daily life. Start cleaning right now. Discard papers that no longer hold value. For important documents, store them in an orderly, accessible way. For bills, pay them promptly or set up a clear plan to manage them. Once your paperwork is sorted, your workspace will feel open, your mind lighter, and the flow of money will move freely once again. This is how you transform your home from a place of burden into a sanctuary of security and prosperity. There are homes that look spotless and well-kept, yet the moment you step inside, you feel a heavy, stifling energy. It's not because of the furniture or the lighting, but because the flow of energy has been blocked by invisible forces. When energy can't move, it's like a river choked by debris. The current stops. The water stagnates. Those who live within it gradually lose inspiration, feel exhausted, and find that opportunities in life no longer flow their way. The fascinating truth is this: a simple shift in how you clean can completely transform your space. An old, stuffy room can turn into a place full of light and vitality if every action is done as a ritual, not just a chore. You're not cleaning to make things look tidy. You're cleaning to liberate energy. You're not polishing for shine. You're opening the path for new energy to enter. Before you begin, take a pause. Stand still in the center of the room. Inhale deeply, then exhale slowly, as if you're releasing all the dull, heavy air from your chest. No need to rush. Let your breath guide you. Your home is a reflection of your own mind. When your thoughts settle, the space around you becomes calm. That is the very beginning of transformation. Now, start touching the objects around you. Each one has accompanied you through a part of your life. Some are old or broken, yet you've kept them out of habit or sentimentality. But holding on to them means holding on to stagnation. As your hand rests on an item, ask yourself, does this still bring me joy or value in the present? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. Letting go isn't losing, it's releasing. It's like taking off a heavy backpack so you can walk more freely. When old things leave, empty spaces appear. But these are not just physical spaces, they are energetic spaces. They must be cleansed to welcome the new. This is when salt water, lemon water, or sunlight work their magic. Wipe every surface you've cleared. Open the windows wide. Let the breeze rush in, and allow sunlight to fill every corner. Feel the moment when the wind sweeps through and the light touches the floor. It's as if the entire room has come back to life. After purification, place a new symbol into that space. It doesn't need to be expensive or grand. A small green plant, a bowl of clear water, or a glowing candle is enough. These are seeds of energy, gentle reminders that this place has been renewed, ready for a fresh beginning. Each time you look at them, you'll feel that you're living in a new flow, not repeating the old one. Above all, this ritual isn't something you do once and forget. Energy is always moving, and when left unattended, it will stagnate again. So turn this into a rhythm of life. You can repeat it every month, every season, or whenever your space begins to feel heavy. Each time you do it, you're not only cleansing your home, you're also refreshing your mind. Ultimately, this ritual isn't just about objects. It's about the sacred relationship between people and their living space. When you know how to release, your space releases too. When your space is clear, your mind becomes clear. This is a mutual harmony. And when both flow together, good energy naturally finds its way to you. At that point, your home is no longer just a place to live. It becomes a source of renewal. Every time you step inside, peace embraces you. Every morning when you wake, you feel lighter. Gradually, this small change ripples outward. Work becomes smoother, relationships more harmonious, and finances more abundant. Releasing energy isn't something distant or mystical. It begins with the simplest acts: breathing, letting go, cleansing, refreshing, and repeating. Yet within that simplicity lies immense power. The power to turn your home into a source of nourishment and your life into a natural flow, unblocked, unstuck, and always moving toward growth and prosperity. Some people seek luck by praying, wearing charms, or waiting for a sudden break. But there is a simpler and far more powerful path. Proactively create your own luck by purifying the space you live in. When the home changes, the fortune of the home changes. When the energy within is reborn, wealth from the outside begins to flow back in. This 9-day plan is exactly such a journey. It isn't just cleaning. It's a step-by-step renewal of the energy flow in your home. 9 days isn't about doing everything at once. It's about making each day a small, manageable ritual that's deeply effective, like sowing one seed at a time. And after 9 days, a new garden of energy comes into bloom. On the first day, begin with the item that directly touches money, your wallet. Remove old papers, receipts, and anything that no longer matters. Clear out the excess. When your wallet is refreshed, it becomes more than neat. It becomes a symbol of a clean, healthy financial current. In the days that follow, the journey will lead you through familiar spaces. There will be a day devoted to mirrors, because mirrors don't only reflect your image, they reflect how you see yourself. A cracked or cloudy mirror is a reminder that the energy stream is distorted. Replacing or polishing the mirror is how clarity returns. There will be a day for clothing, because every shirt and pair of pants holds the memory of a season of life. Clothes you no longer wear are like old skins that keep you from stepping into a new version of yourself. Folding them, saying thank you, and letting them go is how you move forward with ease. There will be a day focused on shoes, the companions for every step you take. Worn or dirty shoes are a sign the path is no longer smooth. When your shoes are cleaned or replaced, the road of life begins to smooth out as well. There will be a day to approach more sensitive items, the belongings of those who have passed on. This is the day to bravely release material attachments, to keep the memories in your heart while opening a clear path for present-time energy to flow. There will be a day for the kitchen, the heart of the home. Expired food and spoiled spices don't just crowd your shelves, they choke the nourishing flow. When you clear them out, you're not only renewing the kitchen, you're renewing the resources that feed your entire family. Then comes the day to remove dead electronics, things that haven't worked for a long time but still take up space. They are like energy zombies, blocking anything new from entering. Once they're gone, the space instantly feels lighter, ready to welcome renewal. Finally, there will be a day to face the stacked papers and bills. This is the moment to free yourself from the invisible burden, turning a pile of pressure into clarity and transparency. When your desk is clear, your mind brightens, and the flow of money moves more smoothly. 9 days, one area each day. No rushing, no forcing, just steady steps and the willingness to feel the changes unfold. Each time you let go of an item, you're not only clearing your home, you're clearing your inner world. By the last day, when you look around your home, you will notice something remarkable. The air feels lighter, your mind feels clearer, and your spirit is genuinely inspired. That's because new energy has truly been reborn. From this point on, your home becomes a place that nourishes wealth, luck, and opportunity, instead of a place that clings to the past and to stagnation. The 9-day plan is more than a sequence of actions. It is a transformational journey, because when a home is reborn, the person is reborn. And when the person changes, life opens a brand new door where wealth, prosperity, and peace flow together. If After hearing all this, you still hold on to old, broken items or piles of unpaid bills. Remember this: you are the one locking the very door that leads to your own wealth and good fortune. Every day those things remain is another day they quietly drain the prosperous energy that rightfully belongs to you. Don't let procrastination steal your future. Start today, clean a little at a time, and you will soon feel the transformation in your space, in your spirit, and in the flow of luck around you. If what I've shared resonates with you, hit subscribe so you won't miss the Feng Shui secrets that can truly shift your life. And leave a comment with this powerful affirmation: I open the doors wide to welcome prosperity and good fortune into my life. Because the moment you write those words, the new flow of energy has already begun.